Bring it to me, bring it to me, bring it to me, baby. This is Beyond the Service, and today's episode is going to be the power of positivity. If you can't be positive, nothing's going to be positive. So how do we do that when we're addressed with tough times, Devin?
You wake up every day, first you do cock push-ups. And you're like, all right, I got this shit. Like, I'm going to do so good. Like, to me, that's what I think that dudes do. Like, they wake up and they're like, yeah, I got a dick. Like, my day's good, right?
I'm not sure how to respond with that. Hilarious.
I don't know.
You know what it starts with is a smile on your face, seeing somebody else smile. So if you can make somebody else smile, to me, that helps me a lot.
Well,
But
for the power of positivity, I feel like when you and I have been faced with a challenge and we're not really sure how we're going to get out of it, I know that I can take a step back and say, you know what? I already know that everything's going to work out. It's all going to be
Right.
okay. I think as long as you're a good person and you know what the right thing to do is. Are you okay? Are you burping? I'm burping. I thought you were farting.
I'm trying not to be loud while I'm burping because the mic is like in my throat.
But I think that you just have to really know your own limits, and you need to know that you're a badass, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think having, what is it?
Doing cock push-ups.
Obviously that helps. No, but realistically, I'm an energy guy. I believe in energy. If you don't give out positive energy, you're not going to get any back. So I definitely believe that you have to think about these things on a consistent basis, not exactly what you're going to be facing right now, what I'm facing right now, but you have to be positive about a lot of other things in your life and keep your head on straight. And it's easier said than done, it really is. But the thing is you have to have conviction that you know for a fact that you're going to get through it, and there's nothing else that's going to be in your way. But how do you do that, right?
So what's conviction?
She thinks that I don't know the words that I say.
No, I'm
conviction
not saying that.
is you have an absolute in your mind that there is no way that this is going to fail, because
I'm gonna look it up. Keep going.
It's conviction is being positive about your decision, basically.
It says conviction, a firmly held belief or opinion. Very good, baby. That's my man.
Testing me. I'm wearing my rigid shirt today, and she's trying to test me.
Oh my gosh, I got like my own like little English major here.
She doesn't even know. I can't even read, and I got words up the wazang.
Yeah.
Look that one up.
So the power of positivity. I feel that in times in my life where I've felt like I'm drowning and it's hard to be positive, things that have helped me stay positive is being physically active. I exercise as much as I possibly can. I've been like that for 7, 8 years now?
Yeah, good while.
I love exercising. And it doesn't mean that I love going to the gym and being on the treadmill and lifting weights. Like, everyone knows that's not necessarily everyone's idea of fun, but I found ways to kind of channel my energy into a positive way to where the rest of my day is phenomenal.
Right.
I think it's helped me tremendously, and it helps me stay positive.
Right. So when I'm messed up, what I literally have to do to get myself out of that funk is go to work. Go to work, stop thinking about shit, and do something about it. Do it. And when you do it, you're gonna work it out. Your mind does magical things without you expecting it to, and it's going to relieve that excess stress by you putting out that physical power and emotions through work, and getting your brain off of stuff sometimes helps a lot. So a lot of people would use, what's the substance? Alcohol or drugs or
sub with a B.
Substance.
You said sud like it's like a.
Yeah, I know. Thank you. I'm not the English major that you thought I was, am I?
I'm just over here trying to dictate a new language, everybody.
Right. So everyone.
Decipher. Oh, I said that wrong. Decipher.
Everyone's got their own way of getting themselves out of whatever crap they're in, and you got to find out what works best for you. Sometimes that's prayer, meditation,
Exercise.
exercise. My thing is just straight up put a shovel in my hand, let's go to work, because your body will build these endorphins that will protect you and enhance your state of mind. And honestly, that is everybody.
Well,
that will help everybody.
You and I are the type of people to where if we're not busy, we become anxious and we become depressed. I'm the type of person where, like, if I have a day off, there's this saying for people that go to the gym, if you guys are a gym rat, like, what do I do with my hands? You know, what do you do if you don't have that daily objective? You and I are a very particular type of people.
They say idle hands is the devil playground, right?
Yeah, idle hands are, yeah, exactly. So get your ass busy, okay?
Yep.
Don't be trifling. Anyways, I don't like that saying.
Now, I know, but
it's true.
If you're not busy and you're not being active, your mind goes into different places. It goes into the dark side of shit.
But what if you are an active person? What if you're a super active person? Because I'm a super active person, and sometimes it's hard for me to stay positive. So for me as an individual, I have been able to find more positivity by waking up and giving myself daily affirmations. And a lot of you may be like, oh, that's bullshit. Like, you're going to toot your own horn, but like, it's really weird, but it really does work.
Didn't I used to do that? I'm like, tell me 3 great things that happened today.
My parents used to make me do that sitting around the dinner table. And as a kid, I thought, oh my God, this is the worst. My parents suck. But now we do it to our kids.
Yep. We actually have not done this in a very long time.
I did last week to Alex.
Yeah. Well, I think that you and I used to have these discussions a lot in bed before we would go to sleep.
In bed.
And we have gone away from that. And I think that's a really good thing because it actually opens up communication in a different way than what we typically do.
Yeah.
And it would bring in more personal stuff into our workflow crazy ass brain.
Well,
and talk about real life stuff that really means something to you and I. We're doing family therapy on camera, just so you guys know.
No, I mean, welcome to the dynamic of the Thompson family. Like, we are real people, and I hope that you guys can see that. And that's why we really wanted to start this show, you know, alongside of Mechanical Hub, is because we're real people. This is our real life. We're not here to bullshit you guys and try and pretend that we're something that we're not. So,
we're not here to toot our own horns. We're here to share our experiences and fuck ups.
So for us to stay positive, number one, for me,
family time for one.
Okay. Sometimes I feel like I can't be positive if, like, I believe that you can only do so much for another person if you're not doing so much for yourself. And I will become not as positive if I feel like I'm doing so much for everyone else and not myself. So that's where the gym thing comes in for me. And I know I'm going to keep saying it, but that's literally like the only 2 hours I have in my entire day for myself. I get up at 4:30 every morning. I'm at the gym at 5:30 to be at work at 7:30. But I get up, and those 2 hours, my phone's not ringing. I don't have emails to reply to. I don't have to do anything for anyone else. And I think it's really important that if you're having a hard time to find positive things in your life, that means maybe you need to find a hobby. Find something that really excites you. You
need something that's going to zero in your brain on one thing that you can do great or you can have a great experience at. And I think what happens is when we do get messed up in the head and we don't have this positive vibe and visualization of what's going on, is because we're clouded with so many minute things of bullshit in our head that it's hard to develop a proper protocol for yourself to get out of it because there's so much.
So let's keep going on the power of positivity. Let's stop talking about being down.
No, I know. But if you mainstream your ideas to one thing, that helps you get the cluster out and refocus on something and there's a desk right here in front of my face floating. And with these glasses, I can see everything. But that will help get you out of the funk, and that will give you positivity because you know that you're going to do this correctly. It's something, I don't know. I choose to do something that I like and I know I'm great at. So I just get a shovel and dig, or I'll go onto a job site and help a guy do something, you know. But
okay, power of positivity. What is you being positive changing for your life? That's what we're talking about.
Yep.
When we are positive, when both John and I are on like the same wavelength, which is not very common, it's not. But
look the fuck out.
But
if it happens,
it is. When you're a positive person, you're a force to be reckoned with. Most people in their lives are not confident, and they're not sure of their abilities or anything. Like, so say you're giving a large bid on a new project, and you're thinking, there's no way I'm going to get this bid. This customer doesn't think I'm qualified. It wasn't vibing right, blah, 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 blah. You set yourself up to fail the second you thought negatively. What you need to do, you need to be your own hype man. And like, I will put on songs that make me feel good. So find a specific type of music that you like that like really pumps you up. And you know that you're going to this job and you're not so sure if you're completely able to take it on, but you know that this would put your business into the next level that you're trying to see.
Or call a person that you think is going to get you there.
Find a support system.
Find that person that really gets your brain in that positive light. Or like she's specifically talking about a bid project, which is awesome.
I'm just trying to bring an example.
Yeah, no. If you're don't have a good vibe about it because of what your note said on your job or what they said on the phone, you know what you need to do is who does this better than you? Surround yourself with people that do things better than you so that it will help you grow and become a better person, a better visionary for your own success. And I think that is one thing that I like to do, and that's why I use social media, because there's a lot of dudes on there that have my back and they give me that positive energy that I need to move on through the day, through the rough times.
Okay, I like to hear that dudes give you positivity. That's the best thing I've heard all day.
Dudes. I mean, cock push-ups and dudes, man. I mean.
So, just so you guys know, I probably have a dirtier mind than John, but
Shit's rigid right now, baby.
Shit's real rigid. So, to conclude today's episode, if you're a negative person, your whole life will be negative. Nothing will ever be positive. Nothing will ever work out into your favor. I've learned, hey, I got to wake up. I got to be my own cheerleader. I don't depend on this guy to make me happy. I make myself happy. I know what I'm capable of, and I know what I want to achieve, and I'm not going to achieve it without pushing myself.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
You got to be your own cheerleader.
Absolutely.
And you have to be positive, because if you're negative
things are going to attract to you.
Absolutely.
End of story. Yep. So if you are having a bad time, think about 3 great things that did happen today. Focus on those things and move on with your life. Thank you guys for watching. Or if you're listening on the podcast, try and watch our YouTube channel so you can see my magnificent rigid t-shirt and mustache and glasses and my wife's fancy new hair. She just got her hair done and it looks spectacular. Spectacular. Anyways, stay tuned. Shout out to Mechanical Hub. Check out their Instagram page. Oh, and they have a new TikTok too. That's banging.
TikTok.
Tickety tock.
Dang. I got to be going on there doing the Renegade Challenge.
Yeah, something. I don't know.
Catch me on the Renegade Challenge. Have a great day, y'all.